Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Foster. I am a Silver Ambassador of Plexus Worldwide, and I want to welcome you to the Journey Toward Diamond new Ambassador Training. Thank you guys for jumping on, the ones that are live, and then for those of you who aren't live, we missed you, but thanks for jumping on afterwards. So this is just going to be a quick overview for everyone and anyone. So if there's people who are new or old or looking to start the business, this is for you. So let's get started. All right. So start out, I would like to welcome you to Plexus. You made an awesome decision to join. Whether you are interested in Plexus for the products alone or for the business, this will just cover kind of everything. Mostly I'm going to focus on the business and what that means. But I will definitely talk about how to take the products and how to take the products to the best and get the full effect. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask at the end. And if you're not live, please feel free to message me. I'm on Messenger all the time. So please ask questions. All right, so let's get started with this whole process. This is for all of the new people who might not have tried the products yet or are new to the products. So I'm gonna be talking. You'll see I reference the Fab Four a lot, which would be the triplex plus X Factor. So I'm just using these for an example. By no means do you have to take these. By no means is this the only thing you can take. You can take plenty more, plenty less. So, but this is the one that I know a lot of people start on, and I've gotten a lot of feedback that this is what a lot of people start on. So this is what I talk about. So getting started with the products, everyone has a different metabolism and different levels of toxic buildup. So everyone might be a little bit different with especially BioCleanse. In my guidelines, I say 1 to 2 BioCleanse 2 times a day between meals. Some people can only take 1 BioCleanse total. Some people can take 4. Some people take 6. So it's up to the person and how they feel. So I don't want anyone to feel like they have to take more than they want to, but I do not want you, because that's not healthy. We want you to be the healthiest you can be, and by taking 1,000,001 BioCleanse is not going to be the answer. So general guidelines on how to take the Fab Four are 1 packet of Slim 30 minutes before breakfast, 2 X Factors with your Slim or with breakfast. Personally, I take them all at the same time. 1 to 2 BioCleanse 2 times a day between meals, and again, subject to what dosages works for you. And then 2 ProBio 5 at night before bed. So this is just the general guidelines. Obviously, you can do whatever works best with your schedule. If you're a person who can't fit in BioCleanse during the day, or you forget, take it at night. I know that's what I do because I forget. So again, everything is your own speed. All right, so this is when I'm going to start talking about the business. For those of you who aren't necessarily interested in working your business right away, this is still something you can learn from, because you can see that it really isn't that hard to do a business with Plexus. So if you are interested in it for the products, stick with me. I promise you, you will learn something. So Plexus is an amazing business opportunity. We like to say the business will change your life if you let it. So you have to be open to that change. You have to be open to the opportunity in order to get the full effect. So when you are sharing Plexus, we tell you to be bold and confident. At the beginning, it's going to be a little bit difficult because you won't know every single product, every single detail. And even a year plus into this, I still can't tell you every single ingredient in every single product, because I have no need to know every single ingredient, but I do know how they work. And I am very confident when talking to people about Plexus because I know they work. They work for me. They work for my friends and my family. I know these products work and they can change lives. So when you are sharing, be bold, because you do have something people want and need. If you have people who are unhappy with their current financial situation or their current health situation, reach out to them with confidence. Don't say something like, well, I know you're poor, so you should do Plexus. That's not what we're saying at all. But if it's something you're like, I know you can be awesome at this, that's being confident and being bold. That's not telling people they're fat either, by any means. Don't do that either. Don't tell people they're fat or poor, just in general. Words to live by. Life lessons from Amanda. Don't tell people they're poor and fat. But it's something where if you think of someone who you think could benefit from this, talk to them. All right. So this is when social media is very important with Plexus. It's really hard to do Plexus without social media, but it is not impossible. But for me, it would be impossible because I only see a select amount of people each day. I'm in college, for those of you who don't know. So I'm 19. I don't have access to everyone that I've ever met because I'm in a different state than I normally am, in a different town. So I don't see everyone daily, but I can reach out to them, and I know them through Facebook and through Twitter and through Instagram and through other social media platforms. So this is when social media is important, because you can reach a whole new market that you don't see on a day-to-day basis. It's the beauty of social media. So when you're on there, you want to do a first social media post. So I'm going to be talking about Facebook because that's what most people use. So you want to do like a simple 2-liner, I'm doing Plexus, you should join me. And it doesn't have to be super complicated. It's not a complicated post. You don't have to make it like an essay. It can be that, like I have in blue here. My friend blank told me about these products that have helped her with blank. I'm excited to see how they benefit me. Anyone else want to do this with me? That's it. Then people can be like, what's Plexus? Then you can message them. But you don't have to give the entire history of Plexus in your first post, because that's obnoxious, first of all. Second of all, people aren't going to read it. They're going to be like, oh, okay, it's a long post. I don't have time for that. 2 lines. Most people can skim through that in about 5 seconds. So it's a pretty easy thing to do. Include a picture of yourself, because a picture of yourself will always get more attention. So that's a picture of me, obviously. I don't look like that today, but you can add a picture of yourself because it catches people's eye. And they're like, oh, that's a cute picture. Let me see. What does that say? Oh, what is this Plexus stuff? So it's just something to keep in mind. Include a picture, a little 2-liner. And it just gets people's attention. Ooh, went backwards. Okay. So with social media posting, that first post is awesome, but if you never post about Plexus again, people will never know about Plexus. They're going to be like, okay, she did it for a day. But if you do it consistently and are consistently posting and talking about the different products, people are more likely to notice and people are more likely to be interested. Be personal. Don't be salesy. Don't say this is this product. Go to my website. You be like, this is this awesome product that I love that has helped me sleep, or if you're talking about Edge, I am able to run around with my kids, or I'm able to make it through class on a full, without even yawning. And then people are like, oh, I want that. And then you can be like, reach out to me. I'm doing a special. That's all you got to say. If you're talking about a certain product, you're not trying to be like, this is Edge. Edge is awesome. Go buy Edge. You have to be a person. Don't be a robot. And you also don't want to worry about offending people. Don't think, oh, if I post about Plexus once a day, people are going to be like, she's just trying to sell me stuff. Okay, well, that's true. You are trying to sell them something, but that's not your primary reason for doing Plexus, hopefully. It is that you want to be healthy and you want other people to be healthy. Also, don't spam your friends and don't tag them. And don't add them to groups. That is the most annoying thing. If I get added to like a random like party group and I can't leave and I just keep getting added to it again and I'm like, oh my God, leave me alone. I don't want to go to your Jamberry party or your something party. Like, I'm not even in Illinois, but I can't help you. I can't do anything. But they keep adding me. That is the most annoying thing. And then I'm like turned off from that product. So don't be that person. Don't like do, oh, this is a picture of Slim and then tag like 50 people, because that's just going to get obnoxious and people are like, I don't want to do that. So just be nice. Be a normal person when posting about Plexus. You don't have to be salesy. You don't have to be a robot. You don't have to be like excessive about it, but you do want to be consistent. And then you want to talk about like your regular life. You are not all Plexus. People didn't add you on Facebook because they want to know about your Plexus business. They added you because you're you and they like you. You don't want people to just see Plexus. If you have kids, post a picture of your kid in between Plexus posts, because that's going to be something that they want to see. And I know there's some people who are like, I don't want to see your pictures of your kids, but I do. I'll like your pictures of your kids. But they like you. They don't necessarily only want to see Plexus. And there's going to be people who never buy Plexus from you, but still want to be your friend. And that's okay. I'm like being really long-winded tonight, but compliant posting is also really important about social media. I'm going to say this now. It's the disclaimer. Plexus does not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease, but many people find that they have relief when using our products. That means that you cannot say Plexus cures diabetes or Plexus cures Crohn's disease. That's untrue. We might be able to help, but we can't cure something. We can't claim to cure it. Even if someone's like, oh, I don't have any symptoms of my Crohn's disease anymore. Okay, but that's something that you as an ambassador can't claim. Because hypothetical here. What if your Aunt Susie, who has been a diabetic for 40 years, is like, oh, my niece Amanda, she told me that Plexus cures diabetes, so I'm just going to stop taking my insulin. And she just stops taking insulin, just drinks Slim. She's going to die, and that's not, or she'll get seriously ill. Then she's going to say, oh, Amanda told me so. Plexus is supposed to cure me. That's not true. And so that's opening yourself and Plexus up to a lawsuit. And that's just not something you want to deal with. I don't know how many people want to be sued, but it's not me. So when you're making these claims, instead of Crohn's disease, say digestion issues, or instead of fibromyalgia, say joint pain. Just talk about the symptoms and not the disease. People can put it together. People who have Crohn's disease know they have digestive issues. People who have fibromyalgia know they have joint pain. So if you post and you're like, this ease helps me with my knee or my elbow or my wrist, people with fibromyalgia, they get it. They'll see that and they'll like connect the dots. You don't have to draw them a picture. You can just put little hints out there. What to do when someone shows interest. As a new ambassador, and even as an old ambassador, this can be like the most terrifying thing. Because you're like, what if I say something wrong? You can't say anything wrong unless you tell them they're going to cure diabetes. But consult with them. Don't sell. Ask them what they're interested in. Share a testimony that might relate to them. So if it is someone with diabetes, my mom has a kick butt diabetes story. So I might share her testimony with them and say, this took a year and a half, but look at how far she's come. This isn't going to be a quick fix. Plexus is not a quick fix. And so if that's what they're looking for, that might be something you need to bring up. Message them. Don't give away too much information on like a Facebook post, because it's weird. if someone was to put on Facebook, like on that first social media post, be like, what is Plexus? You can do like a quick, like, Plexus is a health and wellness company that focuses on gut health, inflammation, and what's the other one? I don't know. Breast health. You can talk about that in the like little comment, but then message them, and then you can be like, oh, is there something that you have are interested in? Then that's something that you can go with and talk to them personally. Because an example I like to say with this is, if you're talking about something and they're talking about gut health and digestion issues and whatnot, I don't know how many of your Facebook friends are going to be like in the comments, like, I have IBS. Let's talk right here on public post. Let's talk about my IBS. I don't know how many people your friends would do that, but I don't know many of my friends that would do that. So that's something that you can talk about personally through a message or through an email, or Facebook Messenger is super nice. It's just nice to like give them that privacy and give them that one-on-one conversation. And then you can add them to we have a customer group if you're under Tristan. It's OTG Superstars. So that would be our customer group. So you can add them to that where they can learn things. I can't think of a JTD one that's like that. But if you have something with their permission, you can add them to a group. Don't just do it. That's not okay. All right. So if you're wondering what products to recommend, it can be a little like stressful. But the foundational products that we like to recommend people to are Triplex Combo and X Factor, which is that Fab 4 I talked about. The reason we like to say this, if people are just looking for health or want to lose weight, the Triplex Combo has been clinically shown to help you lose weight. It's something that you can mention to them, whether they want to go all 4 products or not. It's something to talk about. Here's a few things you can expect: improved health and weight loss, which has been clinically proven. You can show them that study. If you don't know what I'm talking about, message me and I will send you that. Improved gut and bowel health, boost immune system, reduce sweet cravings, no more brain fog, less fatigue, more energy, and clearer skin. I don't know one person who can't benefit from something on that list. So that Fab 4 is something that we like to recommend if people are just like, I want to try the products. It has a little bit of everything. And so it's something that is important when you do talk to them. And that if it's something that they, like, this is not what they want something to block carbs and to relieve joint pain. Give them some block and ease. Okay, but if that's something that they want and they request, and that's that part of that one-on-one conversation, okay. But you don't have to like only recommend these 4 products, because clearly we have 16 products. You could talk about more than the 4. This is when it comes to building your business. We like to say it's all about duplication. So the way you are going to promote in Plexus and build your business is by signing ambassadors. It can be a little stressful at the beginning, but once you get started and you get like that drive to succeed in Plexus, this is what you'll need to know. So duplication means you're recreating what you've done. So let's say, I'm going to use a hypothetical because I can see her. Okay, so let's say I sign Jess, and I want to train Jess as if she was me, and not that she is me, but I want her to have that same drive that I have. I know Tristan does this all the time, and so does Amber. You want to create someone underneath you who exemplifies what your team is about. So that means being that that go-getter and wanting this as a business and wanting to be healthy. So I'm trying to think of a good way to put this. You want to make sure that your people are doing all that they can in order to succeed, because you want your team to succeed. You don't want them to quit. You don't want them to get tired of the products. That's not what we want. We want people to succeed and see the results that they want. So that's what we mean by duplication. Things you can do to promote this. Teach and train your team to turn on their auto quals from day one. This will help you and help them because it will get them paid. It also helps you build points. For those of you who don't know what points are, that's a whole different zoo. But no, it's just when you are promoting in Plexus, you need a certain amount of points to get into certain ranks. So that's something that you can learn about in your welcome pack, in your success kit. There's a whole things on ways to earn. That would be in there. So back to the second step would be a product of the product. It's really hard to sell something when you don't take the products, just in general. If you are an ambassador, and obviously if you just like signed up without trying the products, that's a whole different thing. Like that's you just going for it. But if you are a person who might take your Slim every now and then, and you just don't take any other products, but you're like, everyone should do Plexus. I'm not really going to believe you because you don't take it yourself. And so being a product of the product is important because people see your journey. People see you every day. And even if you lose 5 pounds in the next year, people notice. People can see that you're happier. People can see that you're healthier. Just by the decisions you're making, people can see that you are doing well, and people want that for themselves. So being consistent will help your team see the success that you want them to have. If you notice someone in your downline not ordering, talk to them, whether they are your level 1 or they are your level 31. Talk to them because it's something that you want to make that one-on-one connection. You want to be friends. Plexus is a big family. We don't like to leave people behind. And so if someone is struggling, reach out to them. And make sure every ambassador signs with a welcome pack. If you did not sign with a welcome pack and you are within your 60 days of signing up, please, please, please get one because it comes with this awesome success kit that comes with everything you could possibly need in order to succeed. That's why we call it a success kit. Makes sense. But if you want to succeed, that has everything that you need because it gives you rundown on the products, it gives you support that you need, it gives you resources that you otherwise wouldn't have. Even if you are past that 60 days and you can't get a welcome pack at least, that success kit is for sale in your back office. So look into that. And it also gets them the products cheap. It gets you the cheapest way you could possibly get the products. So something to keep in mind. Try and get people to sign up the welcome pack. I always encourage it. Some people aren't feeling it, but again, that's a personal choice. You reap what you sow. You'll get out of this what you put in. We have the tools and resources for you to be successful. By showing up tonight, you guys are doing a lot, more than you guys probably realize. People who show up go up, and so by showing up tonight, you are showing commitment to Plexus. You're showing commitment to your team, yourself, and realistically, that's what makes diamonds. So never stop developing yourself. This is just one way. There's a whole list here of different things you can do in order to learn and grow as a leader and as an ambassador and as a person. Personal development is so important. I have like a whole bookshelf that has just personal development books because there's something that are important. And there's book club. I know Amber hosts a book club. All of those, if you can participate, please do because that you'll learn so much from it. Even if you're like, I don't have time, make time because it is really, really important. All right, see the vision. What if this could change everything? There's a reason that Plexus trademarked the phrase, what if this could change everything? Because it can. People who have had like $2 in their bank account are now sitting in Hawaii with a free Lexus and a 6-figure income. So it really can change everything. These are just these are all the ranks. And if you see in the right-hand corner, all of the different cars that you get to choose from. I don't know about you, but even on day one, I was like, I'm getting that car because I'm going to need it. I don't want to buy a car, so I'm just going to get a free one. So it's something, it is a truly amazing company. There's so many different ways we get paid. If you guys don't know, we get paid 11 different ways. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And this is the only company that has a re-entry program. So once you get to the top, you're not really at the top. You can keep going. You can re-enter. If you don't know who Celeste Gwen is, look her up. She is a double diamond. So that means she made it to diamond once, then did it again. So it's pretty crazy. Like, I can't even imagine that. Like, I'm like, okay, I just got to get to emerald. Like, I'm trying to get to gold, let's be honest. But, like, getting to emerald is, like, that big milestone, and then getting to diamond, and then, like, doing that all again. I'd be like, oh, my goodness, it's so crazy. But she did it, and now she's made. So, like, the average diamond income is about $422,000 a year. So just double that and just, like, just imagine life. So that's how high you can go, and that's just the average. That doesn't mean anything. You can go way beyond that. You can go as high as you want. For those of you who are brand new, like within the last less than 30 days, talk to your upline about Fast Start Gold. It is something that not everyone can do, but when you get the ambition to do it, you can go there if you want to. This means you're adding 20 ambassadors, level 1 through 3, in your first 30 days. This sounds super daunting, and it kind of stresses me out to think about, like, personally doing, because at the time I was not ready to do this. But the people who are and are just ready to go and run with it, this is so attainable. You get over $1,000 in your first month. So, like, your first paycheck will be over $1,000. And you get to be gold. And you're just starting out gold, basically. Enlist the help of your upline. Please reach out to your upline, because they will help you in any way that they can. If they know you are wanting to go Fast Start Gold, you will have an entire team behind you. So, I know I've talked a lot, but just a little recap. What to do now. Month 1. Try going silver in your first 7 days. This means you sign 3 personally sponsored ambassadors. For some people, that can seem super scary, but it's totally doable. Aim for 500 in PV. When you hit $500 in personal volume, for those of you who don't know what PV is, personal volume, that means $500 has been ordered through your website. You get 25% commission. So the one way you get paid, you'll get paid $125 baseline if you hit 500 PV. So that's something to keep in mind. That's without any other way we get paid. So if you're looking to make $125 like minimum, try aiming for that 500 PV. And that can be your customers or your orders. So keep that in mind. How to do this. Be bold in presenting the opportunity. Make that first post. If you've been in this for a while, make a new first post. Make make up something that's like, I am so excited about this opportunity. I want you to do this with me. Who wants to join me? I'm so excited. It can be your first new post. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to be that. You could have been in this for a year now, and it's never too. You can always start again. We always like to say you want to go silver every month, adding through 3 ambassadors, whether you're an ambassador, you just signed up, or you're Ruby. Trying to go silver every month is so important. As people comment, add them to a 3-way message. If you're new, ask your upline, hey, can I add you to a 3-way message if I get some interest on a post? 99% of them will say sure. I don't know anyone who would say no by any means. Like, if they do, talk to me, I'll help you. Call your best friends, talk to them, tell them you're excited. I'm pretty sure your friends and family will support you. If they don't, then that's sad, and I'll be your friend. Don't rely solely on Facebook. Talk to people. You're a person. They're a person. You can talk in person. You don't have to be a robot. Build relationships. Be personal. Talk to people like you would want to be talked to. If someone's selling you something, like we've all been in that one store where you're like, I don't trust this salesperson. You don't want that to be you. You want them to be like, okay, I believe them. I believe that I look awesome in this outfit. I believe these products will help me. So be that person for them. Leave fear behind and be confident. And know that you have the support you need for success. And you're not doing this alone. You have an entire team of ambassadors that is welcoming you and wanting to help you and wanting to see you succeed. Welcome to the Plexus family. We really are a family. I come from a very, very small family, and I feel like my inner circle has grown so much in this past year because I know that if I'm having a hard day, my Plexus family will be there for me. And there's never a day where I feel like alone because I know if I put something on like a group chat or anything, they'll be there and they'll back me up and they'll support me. So you have so much support, even if you don't know it yet. And I believe you'll be diamond. I believe I'll be diamond. I believe we'll all be sitting in Hawaii next year. So if you believe in yourself and you believe that this opportunity can do a lot for you, it will. If you believe that you will make $500 and quit, well, then that's about all you're going to get done. So believe in yourself, believe in the team, believe in the opportunity, and you will go far in this company. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end the recording, and then we will keep chatting. So for those of you who weren't able to jump on live, we missed you, but thanks for jumping on, guys.